Good afternoon, everybody. We're back at it again. Doing it. We're gonna hit this intro and let's go. All right, everybody, man. All right, so last week's show, we're just gonna get past that show. That show was a little too much. Yeah, we're gonna do better, and see what's cracking. Already got somebody backstage. What's happening, my brother Q? What's happening?
What up? What up? What up?
Hey, I'm actually early today, bro. You know
All right.
what I mean? The broken clock's right twice a day. You know what I'm saying? Hey. All right. So last week we kind of had the whole Getty get down going off. It was live, and everybody found out. We got all our live reactions. It wasn't the greatest. You know what I mean? Um, However, we sat back and we thought about it. We've heard from guys like um Da. You mean talk about it? He's excited. Um, there, he's a guy who knows how to get Da the ball. You know what I mean? Um, they know what kind of routes they want to be running. They want to know what they're they're going to be on the same page. And um, I think Jacoby Mayer, or is it Jacoby Meyer,
Myers.
he succeeds at the same type of routes as Devontae, but Devontae just got more speed. He can take the roof, he can take the roof off. He can do that short to intermediate. He does it all. He's an all around receiver. Where um, J- Jacoby is more of a tactician out there. He's out. He's like the Bret Hart of receivers. You know what I mean? He's just super technical. You know what I mean? He's gonna win with his footwork and his route running and his knowledge of the offense and stuff like that. And his knowledge of the corners that he's facing. Because corners, no matter what, they all have tendencies. You mean, and they're not going to be breaking their tendencies. So I, I'm remiss to say it's a great hire, but I'm going to say it's an understandable hire. Um, did I like the fact that we were going from a air raid offense to back to a West Coast offense? No, but hey, you know what, dude? There's no actual offensive uh, game plan has been installed yet. So no matter what, these guys are going to have to learn another offense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just, it's gonna be better overall than I'm just talking like formation wise and what we had to deal with Medeo in both
Yeah,
holidays.
true that, but also too, I mean, there's guys that we have on this team who thrived in those type of offenses. Uh, Hunter Renfro, if he stays on the squad, he thrived in that type of offense. He was a Pro Bowl receiver in one of those type of offenses, and I
Mm-hmm.
think coming into that Perkins offense, it kind of, because everything has to be ran precise. Where I think a little bit more in the West Coast offense, he can be himself and kind of grind things out and just be where he's supposed to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? On time instead of running out of safety to make the safety to hold the safety and stuff like that. Those were the things I think were different, and why you kind of seen Hunter Renfro kind of take a step back because he wasn't able to, you know, that 7-move China route. He couldn't run that in that offense. You mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it was all about precision and knowing the offense. And I don't think Hunter Renfrow actually fit that offense. He may fit this offense a little bit better. We also have cats like Trey Tucker, who you can move around in this offense. I mean, we've seen off these type of West Coast offenses where, you know, that slot guy, you know, comes across the formation. You know, you can line him up backfield, you can line him up behind a receiver. It means this way as a free release, and guys like Trey Tucker are going to be the fastest guy on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's the fastest guy on the field, you know, look out defense. Especially if he can get a full head of steam, it's over. It's over for a lot of these defenses. I'm not completely in love with the hire, but I understand the hire. Hold on, I got one of the boys in the back.
Yo,
Going, sir.
Yo,
what
Man,
up? What up?
We're being a little bit more positive today. You know what I mean? A little bit more positive. Kay's over here yelling at somebody.
What up?
You know, we've been a little more positive than last week because last week, let's face it, that show was a shit show. It was a fucking straight up dumpster fire. You know, we were all sitting back just kind of trying to figure out, is it really Getsy? Is it, oh fuck, what the fuck is going on? And then now that we've got, you know, a chance to sit back and listen to Devontae and listen to some things going on, you mean? We kind of understand it. And we also understand the fact now that, yeah, we were going from an air raid to a West Coast, but we also have a lot of cats here who actually thrived in this West Coast offense, you know, prior to Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point, bro. I think that the biggest thing though is to get your QB in the future. You know,
I agree with that.
And to solidify the trend.
I can't be positive, boys. I just went to the casino and lost my ass. So now I'm ready to be negative.
You put the paycheck on red.
You know, it just wasn't my night, boys.
It wasn't your night, bro. It's okay though. Hey, it's not always going to be your night, bro. But I'm going to say this though. I'm not in love with the hire at all, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And honestly, I'm gonna do like I did last year with you see Q.
Hey, Rich, can I actually share something on the screen with share screen? I'd like to actually show people something. Hold on, give me about 2 minutes. I got to go pull it up. But there's a clip out of, you know, I watched a lot of videos about Getsy's offense and even went on YouTube and like just looked up certain things. This clip that was posted on Twitter really stood out to me. So I'm going to go grab it. I'm going to share my screen and I want to show you guys.
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be the worst thing ever. I think things can work. I also know that, you know, this whole fucking defense. Honestly, dude, let's be real, dude. Like this whole, I want to say, other than Getsy, this whole coaching staff is like, it's like motherfuckers is just coming together because this is where they want to be. This is where they want to coach. This is where, you mean?
Rocking. Yeah.
All right, can you guys?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I can hear you. Hold on. Let me add it to it. Oh, you quote Marcus Johnson, bro.
No. This isn't about Marcus Johnson. This is about the clip that was posted.
Put
I
it in
want you
full
guys to
screen.
watch it.
There's 6.
Hello.
There's 6.
I'm in the end zone.
Hold on, but there was 2. There was 2 cats open for 6.
Let's go back. Hold
Yeah.
on. So you got a guy in motion who's going to come out on the flat.
Mm-hmm.
You got
And you got the guy out wide.
Got him on a crossing route. You got Moore on the outside on an out route.
Mm-hmm.
Watch these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, bro.
Bro,
Look at the guy
bro.
waving his hand.
There's 2 touchdowns and a big first down.
Look at the guy waving his hand. Slow-mo. Look.
Yeah.
Throw
You
the ball,
got
bro.
one-on-one up here. You can throw it to the back pylon.
Look, when he
You got
right
first down right here.
Look, instead of taking off the run right there, look at that shit. He could have thrown the ball right. Turns right there.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just lob it over the linebackers.
Come on, bro. You got to be better than that.
I get it. I get it. You know what I mean, but like I said, the more you dig into it, you can't put everything on Getty and you can't put everything on Justin Fields. You can't.
No, you can't, but I think that he definitely tried to tweak his system to fit Justin Fields. I'm still not the biggest fan of the hire. I'm not sitting there and changing my opinion at all. I need to see it on the field. I need to see what we do this offseason. I need to see everybody put in the work before I just say, you know what, I'm behind these guys 100%. But that clip right there just shows you that concept was actually pretty cool in my opinion. I thought it was a good concept, and he literally missed every single throw.
Right. What's happening, Milka Breezy? Best name on YouTube. What's happening, sir? I agree with you. Also understand too that not every quarterback can make every throw. I'm sorry. You mean not every quarterback can make every throw, and some quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes said he didn't understand NFL defenses till year 2. You mean? Brett Favre said it took him 3 years to understand fucking, NFL defenses. Penix does make all those throws, sir. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Only problem with Penix is his medical and lack of mobility. Sir, with the whole moving up thing, look, I think it's very possible, and we already know AP wants Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is sold on the Raiders. Jaden Daniels is wanted by Devontae Adams. Jaden Daniels is already liked on that sideline. You mean like, dude?
I do think
this
we
is a fucking no-brainer.
I do think we move up, Q. But I gotta see it. I gotta see it because it's just not something that we usually do. But this is a new regime. Telesco does not move up in the draft ever unless he sees a premium talent. That's, in my opinion, what Jaden Daniels is. And I think
well, didn't he move up for Kenneth Murray out of Oklahoma?
I don't remember
back to the first round.
I just know that he's not a guy that typically moves up a lot. I think in the first round in his
he moved up. He moved back up for Kenneth Murray.
Yeah, so
I think
in his
the
11
same draft
years
he picked up.
In his 11 years, he moved up twice. I know that he moved up. That's what I remember reading. He moved up twice in his 11 years there in the first round. So, I think this is, with all and it's lying season, so it's so hard to believe anything. But with the reports that New England might move off and go the veteran route and move off their number 3 pick, I think that is the perfect spot for the Raiders to go to and get Jaden Daniels. And realistically, I don't think it would cost you as much this year as you would think. I think it would swap picks, probably give them a third round this year, or maybe even a second, and then your next two first round picks and maybe a fifth or something.
That
But maybe not even the fifth. It might just take the 2 first, the swap of picks this year, and then add in a second or a third from this year. That should probably get the deal done, realistically, in my opinion. And I think it's worth it to go get a guy like Jaden Daniels and miss out on 2 years of first-round picks. I think that's just what you have to do at this point in where this franchise is at.
and that news fucked up Chicago though, when you really think about it. Because you got half of these teams that want to just get up to one just so they can be in the conversation for quarterback. So it's like you have Chicago at 1, and then you have Washington at 2. Washington wants Cade, and at the same time, Chicago holds the number 1 pick, and they could decide they want to keep Fields, move off of that pick, or just take Caleb, you know what I'm saying, or May, whoever, at 1, and trade Fields. But it's like we have 4 or 5 teams, or even 6, 7 teams that want to move up in the top 3. They're going to look at the fact that if they think Killer's going to be gone, whether they're in the Bears or in Washington, they're going to want to go to get the 3rd pick, 4th pick.
Where does Minnesota sit right now in the draft?
Minnesota sits like 11.
No, well, maybe.
On a draft order.
12 is the 12 is the Broncos.
Right. They're right in front of us, right?
I think the Broncos are going to find a way to Minnesota is 11.
Hey, Milka Breezy got it at 11.
Minnesota is I think Minnesota, if the Bears move off the first pick, is the sleeper team to move up to number 1. Because, hear me out, they can't really pay Kirk Cousins the money that he's probably going to want. Because next year, Justin Jefferson is due for a contract, and he's going to break the bank.
True that.
So, they need probably to go the rookie quarterback route themselves. Now, who they go, I don't know. But a lot of people haven't talked about Minnesota drafting a quarterback in the first round, but moving up to number 1 overall to try to get May or Caleb to go in that offense, I think it's a sleeper.
I agree. Cade, you know how to fuck with you. Because last time I was like, hey, I gotta go. I'm hearing music. I don't know what the fuck it's coming from. But nah, man. I agree. But at the same time, dude, like Minnesota is actually loaded, bro. Justin Jefferson and fucking
exactly, and that's why it would be a good thing for them.
Jordan Addison, bro, come on now, bro.
Hear me out, bro.
This is a
you move up to number 1 and get one of the best players in the draft, a rookie quarterback in the top 3 for Minnesota. Now you're in a position where you can pay Justin Jefferson. You have a rookie on a rookie deal. You can add talent to your team because you just didn't pay $40 million to Kirk Cousins. Now you're in a position where it's like, now we kind of reach talent to build around this, and we can try to go win a Super Bowl. So that is a team that I would look at to try to move up in the draft too. There's a lot of competition in this draft to move up. So
Atlanta Falcons also too, right?
You might have to be aggressive and offer an extra pick or 2 to move up to one of the top 3 spots.
An extra 1.
And a player.
I don't think number 3 will warrant a player, but number 1 maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying for 3, bro, if you got 6, 7 teams bidding at the same time, bro, you gotta stand up.
I'll be honest with you. If I was the Raiders and I'm gonna come off a player, I don't even know, man. Honestly, I don't know.
Hey, bro. I honestly, if it was me, The best player that I'm willing to come off of is probably Colton. Sorry, love the cat.
Yeah, but even then, I think honestly, maybe if you don't cut Renfro, you can use him as a trade piece because at the end of the day, you're not going to get a whole lot of Renfro, a lot for him because of the last 2 years.
Yeah.
But I do think that he would be like a good piece for a team that could use a slot receiver in a deal for a move up. So, maybe offer a swap of picks this year, the next 2 first, maybe a second or third round pick from this year, and then offer Hunter Renfro in the package. And now you're looking at a situation where they're like, okay, well, 2 years ago, he was 1,000-yard, 100-catch, 9 touchdown slot receiver, and he just got out of a situation with McDummy, and maybe we can get him back to his form. I mean, at the end of the day, he's only going to be 28 this year.
Right.
So I think if you don't cut Renfro, maybe he's a piece you can look at to maybe add into a deal just to add him, and maybe make the deal a little bit stronger.
Yeah,
Rafa.
What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. So let's just talk about it because I just saw for the plays and about it, but I think we need to choose it as a great weapon to involve in mobility. I mean, I know we just had a lot of defense because the last season, 23-24, we just improved under the new coach, Antonio Pierce, but I think we took it like a lot higher, a lot more. And I think that the result had to go before the draft. I mean, they could have happened. It could have happened a lot of times because we just seen like it evolving for the draft, they're holding up for the number 13. I mean, they're going to happen to choose between a quarterback or offensive tackle. I mean, yeah, that could have happened because it might be the can like at a veteran or rookie because I would like to see like they think I had a good idea of the 7th rounder, but it feels like they're making the sense. But drafting like itself because I haven't seen it every time because we just see like a bow knits at the top half of the forest, the bird or something like they're gonna need higher because of the people they just don't get used to it. I mean, if Raiders, if they got Fields for a 2nd and 5th year, I would like to go to the 2nd and 5th.
No.
To get it up.
No, I think it's like honestly, with Getsy, you're not going to pick up Fields because Fields. I'm sorry, dude. If you just watch that play that he put up, dude, he struggles reading defenses and he's leaving a lot of.
You can't go and get Getsy and then trade for Justin Fields and bring the same situation that just failed in Chicago over to our team because obviously the last 2 years, it didn't work out for them. We do have a little bit more weapons around Justin Fields, but, I've watched quite a bit of Justin Fields tape over the last few days, and it doesn't matter who you have, around a quarterback if he can't still make the throws.
Yeah, it makes sense at all. But I mean, it could be like the biggest risk right here. But I think if they're gonna need like a Jaden Daniels, I mean, sure, it had to go. It's a big risk, but the alternative is gonna get lucky, or we're gonna stuck in mediocrity. I mean, we had a very built team that quarterback from being good. I mean, we're not gonna get it for Justin Fields. I know about that, but if it has to do work enough for them trying to the game, I mean, there's nothing could improve it because right now we had to deal with a veteran quarterback or a rookie quarterback. I mean, it all depends because right now we just had Aiden O'Connor as the backup quarterback, but he doesn't have it enough of the good mobility, the good defense that could be like a starting quarterback. I mean, that would be good. But he needs to.
Hold on. I gotta say something. Since everybody doesn't understand that I've said this like 100,000 times. Aiden O'Connell made great strides. Okay, this year. Okay, made good strides. Okay, but he still lacks NFL starter fucking qualities to him, and I think he's going to be a great backup in the NFL and probably a future coach or something. But I just don't want to sit here and give him the Derek Carr scholarship because he made a couple of strides. You mean?
No, I think with Aiden, I think honestly the biggest thing he lacks as an NFL quarterback is mainly his mobility, because for being a 4th-round rookie quarterback, I actually think that he made a lot of good throws. I think he did make a lot of good strides. And I actually ultimately think he's actually a pretty solid – he could be a pretty solid pocket passing quarterback. I just think the mobility problem, though, it's a big problem because it forces him to take a lot of sacks, and that obviously doesn't help anybody out. But I think he's going to get better still, because I think just even this year, I thought he got better. I thought he got better a lot. But, you know, like I said, man, like the mobility problem is a big issue. And I think that's the biggest issue he has. I think if Aiden O'Connell was
Nah, bro. That's not my biggest issue with him. My biggest issue is him not being able to score when the defense fucking only gives up 3 points in a fucking game. My problem is him not scoring for fucking 3 fucking quarters. You know what I mean? Like
Rich, if you go back and look at that Vikings game that you're talking about, that really wasn't all him. That wasn't.
It wasn't all him, dude.
He couldn't run the ball.
A lot of throws out there that he had people open, but because he was only staring down one receiver, he missed throws because
I understand, bro, but you can't.
He's more of a one-read quarterback.
Yeah, but you can't sit there and dog a fucking rookie quarterback who's a 4th-round pick and came out and looked actually.
I'm not dogging him. I'm just saying who I know.
I appreciate
who he is.
I just think people are a little too hard on the kid. Me, I think it's mobility. That's the biggest problem I have with him. I think everything else he could get better at.
I mean, he performed well, but also
experience on the field.
I mean, he performed well, but he also has a paragliding problems. He didn't earn the starting position outright, but he didn't lose it either, because I just see like at a competition around this year, some bad and draft picks for this year's draft. I mean, that's the only way they could choose it. I mean, we just finished Trump, but there's still holes on the roster. The one way we don't trade like a how to move out of a quarterback. I mean, let AOC, Aiden O'Connell, compete with the veteran. Not the worst bet of the market, but the next year we have another year to build the roster. Then we can.
Honestly, I'd rather draft a younger guy who's better talented, has more talent than Aiden O'Connell, because Aiden O'Connell has a ceiling.
And we like
and let it go from there.
Like this, let me say something. Like, we went through the veteran route majority of our existence. And if you look at the past 20 years, past the decades, where the fuck is Atlanta at? Like, we haven't done nothing. And it's like, if you look at the totality of the league, especially in the AFC, you've seen most of these teams go up and draft a quarterback. Even if they're in the top 10 or they moved in the top 5, top 10 and got their quarterback. Josh Allen, the Bills, moved from the 20s up to the early 10s, top 10. Same thing with the Chiefs. You know, like the list goes on. The Texans, it's like you got to catch up with the league. Man. You can't keep doing the same stuff and expect different results. So
yeah,
it's like and the thing about it,
if
you look at the outlook of our roster, we're in the prime position now to get to go all in for a franchise quarterback, while most of our team only has a year or two left on their contracts. You fill those holes. You look at the next year, like right now we have like 38 million right now in cap space. After these cuts with Jimmy and everything like that, and also after we sign people, we're probably gonna end up around mid-50s to
about 55,
60.
57.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
after that. So you go up, you get your quarterback, you get your Jaden Daniels or whatever, and that's your franchise quarterback. You got 2 quarterbacks on a rookie contract. You don't have to worry about them for the next 4 to 5 years.
Right.
So then keep in mind that majority of our roster only has a year or 2 left because we got guys that are on depth. We got our core guys, but also majority of our roster is filled of depth players or players that we picked up in free agency on a low budget. So the thing about it is that in a year or 2, you're probably going to have a season, an all season, where you're going to be sitting around with north of $80 million to work with. So it's like with that, and you have a team with AP, and you have your franchise quarterback. It's a prime destination with Vegas, being a no state tax and everything like that. That's a prime, it's a prime destination for free agents and prospects in general. So it's like when you talk about bringing in quarterbacks, you talk about bringing in free agents and coaches, you got to think the long term.
That sounds fair. But look,
Yeah,
they show flashes of the very quarterback play, but also
but he didn't show enough flashes, though. He didn't show enough flashes. He didn't. Oh my gosh!
You're not gonna
when you have a guy who sits there, right, and he gets a pass rush, and then he tucks the ball and waits for the second guy to get him. That's not good. There's not enough fight in that guy.
You don't draft a quarterback. Okay. No, I was saying my bad, Rich. I said you don't draft a quarterback in the 4th round, 5th round, and thinking that's your franchise quarterback.
No,
you don't. And he's a 4th, 5th round pick. Now I love the guy. I love his heart and everything like that.
Yes,
but only passing for 66 yards against the Chiefs is not going to beat the Chiefs every time.
No.
You got to get somebody that scores some points, and that's going to set your offensive players up and the scheme up to the best of the ability to score points to help the defense out on that side of the ball. And it's like, do you really want to pay, like, with the outlook of this roster right now, do you really want to pay Russell Wilson? Do you want to pay Kirk Cousins $50 million again when you just paid Derek Carr for 1 year, gave him a 4-year deal or whatever like that? You paid him for 1 year, gave him an extension, and then after that, another season, you gave Jimmy Garoppolo 3 years, and now after a season he's going to, now you got to pay Jimmy Garoppolo for the next 3 years. It's like you see the trend. You keep paying these veteran quarterbacks for a 1-year rental when you pay them for 4 years to get 4 years out of them, 3-4 years out of them. It's not adding up.
Oh no, but honestly, it says fucking Rafa's connecting. Wait, I stand with you on that. Just sitting here, going through everything, finding out everything, and just seeing everything that's going on. It's like we continuously are going through this cycle with these quarterbacks, trying to sit there and refry these motherfuckers, dude. It's just a never-ending story, bro. We're not gonna find Rich Gannon again. Bro, it's not happening.
I'm gonna give you a perfect.
We got to draft our own guy.
I'm gonna give you a perfect team comp. You keep one, like you stick with Aiden O'Connor, just starting quarterback. You're gonna eventually look like the fucking Iowa Hawkeyes.
Damn, like Wisconsin.
I'm just saying, like you got, especially in the AFC, like you got to score points. You got to get your quarterback.
You know what you get with and it's gonna be
what the fuck?
The fuck?
Oh wow. That's what we doing tonight, huh? That's what we're doing tonight.
Celebrating the lunar year.
Oh shit, dude. Are you fucking serious? Oh shit. Really, dog?
Hey, fuck it. Huh?
Rafa, hey, log out and come back, dude. It just says you're fucking you can't, it just says you're connecting.
Go ahead, Phil.
No, I was just saying shit before we got into all of that shit, but I think the Vikings end up keeping Kirk. Man, what's going on, Q? That I got sidetracked by the mask and lost my train of thought.
Bro, hey, bro, I don't know what else
Like
to do.
headed out to a
I don't know
Steelers
what else
party.
to do at this point, dog. You're like, you see, he hit his face, right?
Yeah, like, what happened here?
Right?
Like this shit,
What?
Oh,
Bro, please take this shit off, bro.
bro. I'm ready to talk football, baby.
No, you
probably
ain't.
are.
What the fuck are you?
yeah, flag
fucking-
football. What the fuck?
Is that like a Bro, are you a unicorn, dog?
Nah, he's a kitty
Nah,
cat, fool.
It's a fucking donkey.
He got a. Is that a?
It's
dick
a
on
unicorn.
your head, fool?
A unicorn?
That motherfucker is a fattercorn. Ah, that's fucking funny, dude. What the fuck is he doing, dude? Oh shit, dude. This is fucking crazy.
I actually think, I don't know if you were in here, Robinson, but I actually think Kirk Cousins goes somewhere else because I don't think Minnesota can pay him what he wants and sign Justin Jefferson to the long-term contract that they're going to have to give him soon. And they're sitting there at number 11, which is a pretty prime spot themselves to move up to get a quarterback, in my opinion. I hope it's us, but they are sitting there at number 11, and, you know, it's not that bad of a spot to move up to one of the top 3 or 4 picks to get a guy either. So I don't know if that's what they do or not, but that was just my take on it. I feel like they might go somewhere else.
Might I retort to that and say, as close as they were to doing so, with Detroit suddenly emerging as the bully on the block and the Green Bay Packers going to the Niners Stadium and almost beating them, should have beat them there. They're not at a position where they can afford to start over with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but it would be the same position we're in.
They're not in the same position we're in, though.
I mean, they offensively, yeah.
The only reason they were in that position was because their starter got hurt. Kirk was playing good ball before he got hurt, and once he got hurt, it went to shit.
Hey, bro, I just want to know how the fuck did this motherfucker turn into a magical squirrel? Where is the squirrel? Motherfucker had some shit right here. What the fuck was that, dude? Yeah, please take that shit off.
That's what a day at the casino do to you, man.
Right? Lost his whole paycheck at the casino out here tricking. He's back up at Target ready to make his money back.
Hey, what up, fool? I'm here to talk to Raiders, fool. We need to draft a quarterback at 3, SA.
Shit.
Fucking K, dude. Hold on.
I'm about to
Hey,
say-
fool, you better not take that shit off.
I'm about to say, K, you late to the New Year's party, man.
Right? Oh shit, hold on.
Hey, come on, bro. Work the camera.
All right, hold
Cade's
on.
over here. Cade's over here being daddy of the year. You better leave that man alone.
Right? Handle that. I appreciate that, sir.
We can't all go out like that with the kitty cat.
I just had to tuck that away for future shit talking situations. What the fuck is in your mouth, dog?
Proud sponsor, Max Crosby.
Oh shit. Man, fucking hey K, thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
I wish I still had my Hulk mask. I had grabbed one of the boys' Hulk Halloween masks and threw that bitch on and was just driving through traffic normally with the shit on a regular ass like a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Just fucking with people.
Just fucking with people.
Man.
Hey, I got a good bet for all of you tomorrow. You want to hear it?
Somebody's gonna win the game.
Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown.
Well,
One
Hey,
was
how
all
many
we gave him.
catches does he need to catch Jerry Rice?
he already passed him.
No, he already.
Oh, he passed the
He
receptions.
passed the receptions.
Not the touchdown catches.
Wow. These cats done rattled off a whole ass legacy and shit. All right, bro. All right, so I'm gonna start with Whit. Who you got for tomorrow? We can work down to Cade and you, Mr. Robinson. Go ahead, Whit. Who you got tomorrow?
I got Usher 3.5.
I got you. Handle it. Usher.
Plus 3.5.
Go ahead.
Is it my turn? I'll give you a real answer. Fuck them both, but I'll give you a real answer. I think tomorrow is when you see Brock Purdy as a second-year quarterback, and he's playing in the biggest game of his life, and he's not made for this quite yet.
Ooh.
Mahomes, hate him, love him, had a bad season, had a bad year. Chiefs had the worst year. None of that matters in the playoffs, bro. That dude comes to play, and it's hard to bet against him. And I expect them to beat the Niners tomorrow. I don't think it'll be a blowout or anything like that, but I think they'll win this game. I just think they're more experienced in this type of a game, and Brock Purdy's a second-year quarterback, and he's made some mistakes here and there this year, but he had a pretty good year this year. But this is a pretty big game, and I think it'll show.
Robinson.
Now turn that fucking music off.
Dude, fuck with you, dog. Robinson, go ahead.
Who I got in this game is my squares.
All right. I'm with you. Hey, I hope you hit on every one of them.
Hey, real quick, Robinson,
Yes.
who you doing your squares through, bro?
I can't mention that at this time.
Damn, I wish there was some squares left, bro.
No, we got them all. We got them all locked in early. There were other people at the location which shall remain anonymous, that we're looking to get in as well. That we're unable to do so.
Yeah, I got my family does a whole square thing, and I didn't buy any this year, and I should have, but is what it is.
Right on, right on. All right, so honestly, I was like, I hope the fucking earth opens up and fucking both teams fall inside and
What?
y'all fucking die. Or a meteor
What?
destroys the stadium. and
What
all
are
this
you
other
saying
shit.
right now?
What the fuck?
You know, as far as who I want to win,
You better
know,
delete
I was
this one too, bud.
You mean so?
Edit this shit out.
Nah. Honestly, I'm gonna stay with Max. Max Crosby. Max Crosby said that he wants the Chiefs to win, so he can knock them off. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stand behind that. You know what I mean? You mean so? I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna back up our team leader. He said he wants them to win, so he can knock them off. That's his plan. That's his goal. I'm with it. Let's go. Let's go Raiders. All right, bro. I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? So. What the fuck?
Just play the over on how many beers I'm gonna drink tomorrow. Shit's at like 9.5.
Bro, you ain't going to work on Monday, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
He said nope. Nah, I'm going to work Monday. I don't give a fuck, dude. I gotta make
Work,
this money, dog.
So I get paid to say whether I go in or whether I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So I don't be tripping.
Man, that was another. Where the league starts. Well, the combine is the 20. Damn. Hold up.
Anyways, Rich, I'm getting out of here, bro.
Right on,
You
right on. Hey,
now what are we gonna do?
I'm ready to end this right now because I got family over and everything. But thank you, fellas. I appreciate you guys for showing up. I'm sorry I started a little late today,
Stabby.
but we're doing this damn thing. And hey, you know what, dude? We had a lot better energy than last week because last week was not good, bro.
Well, that was
Hey,
good.
Q.
We didn't know what was going on.
Q, I'm hitting like 3 more of these bitches just because you told me to lay off. Fuck that. Don't tell me what to do. Fucking with you, dog. Hey, yeah. I'm hitting this shit up. Hey, I love you guys all.
Hey,
You guys for showing
I
up.
even brought the film to your show today.
Right? Look at you.
For no reason, so he could run you off.
Oh,
Right?
No more time for the homies.
Hey, follow the Unfiltered Truth. Follow my boy Cade Morehouse. Wit, he's always on Spaces. Check out his Spaces.
Fuck Spaces.
Fuck Spaces. Right? Because
Got to be an ugly spot. Used to be able to have a football conversation, but not any longer.
Right?
Hey, Wit don't like the spaces because he can't do them solo.
I'm gone.
And here we go with this.
Peace out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hey, I'll hit y'all up in a minute. Like.
Later.